What's up everybody, Josh here, and welcome to the Adventure Diaries. As you can see, I'm sitting in the back seat of Serenity, and I'd like to say I'm just chilling out, but to be honest, it's pretty hot outside, and you can probably see the sweat starting to bead down my forehead, but I thought I'd come to you guys today and talk about sound. I don't know how it is for you guys, but for me, I love listening to music no matter what I'm doing. If I'm working on the Jeep, working on videos, pretty much just doing anything. I love listening to music. So I thought it was about time to upgrade the sound system in Serenity here. I don't know if you could really tell, but I've had this soundbar in here pretty much since I bought the Jeep, and that was like over, I don't know, 20 years ago or so. But it's finally starting to fall apart. I mean, I did make some improvements. I installed some new speakers. I've had to do some custom screwing into this thing to keep it from falling apart. But I have good news. My new soundbar just arrived, and I think it's time to get this thing upgraded. So let's get this done and get it installed. Alright guys, I went ahead and unboxed this inside, but here it is, the vertically driven 6-speaker soundbar. And as you can see, it's a pretty decently molded plastic. It does have the 6 speakers, and also another nice feature is the dome lights. I'm kind of excited about that. That will definitely help illuminate the inside when you need it. Inside the box, it also does come with 2 different brackets, depending on how you're going to mount it in your vehicle and where at in your vehicle you're going to mount it, I'm assuming. But it also comes with a pigtail or a wiring harness, which is definitely going to make it a lot easier to wire up. So I think it's time we get into this and get it hooked up. So as I was pulling this stuff back to get the measurements for the drill holes, I discovered that there's already pre-drilled holes that these screws go into, which is going to make it really easy, really nice to mount up pretty quick too. So I did run into a little snag. These holes were too big for the screws that came with them. So I ran to the hardware store and found a screw that should work, but I did have to modify this a little bit and cut some threads into it. But like I said, it should work, and I'll leave some of the information that I discovered in the comment or in the description below. Well, it's all hooked up. Now all we gotta do is do a sound test. So let's crank it up and let's see what happens. Well, everything's all hooked up. All there is now is do a road test and the ultimate test, the highway test. So let's go burn some rubber. Alright guys, I just finished testing out the sound system, and I'd have to say it sounds pretty good. It sounded good driving through the city as well as on the freeway. I do need to do a little fine tuning with the stereo side itself, which will help elevate that sound a little bit more. And I'm really impressed with this product. I think it sounds good, and I think it works pretty well. So if it's something that you guys are looking to do, adding a new soundbar or trying to up your stereo game, I would recommend this. It was easy to install. There was a couple hiccups, but I think all in all, it worked really well. So with that, it's still hot as hell out here, so I'm gonna go inside and cool off. And remember, sometimes you have to get lost to find yourself. And if you are getting lost, I'd recommend getting some music so you're not too bored. Until next time, thanks for stopping by.